Hello, welcome to S7FX. In this video, I will be doing the backtesting of AUD JPY April 2019. उधर ही as we have a big gap down, so I don't want to take any trade right now because I want to wait to fill this gap. So that I will take any trade because it is a very high chance that the market will definitely come to fill this gap. So if you will get any trade after this type of gap, if you will, let's suppose you get a 2-3 candles, a bullish candle, and then you like to take a bomb slash bullet entry or a bullet entry, then there is a high chance that it can give you some range or then come down and fill this gap, and then after that it move up or down. So if you get these type of gaps, then wait patiently to fill it, then take any trade. Sorry, I just muted it and I did not see, and no one told me that my mic is mute. Sorry, I talked so many things. Thanks. Hi, Kapil. My mic was mute, so so that you were not able to hear me. Now you will be able to hear me. Now see what I am getting. Just break the high, retrace. Came down, break the low, retrace. Again break the low. So no trade at all. Just wait patiently. And now I am seeing the continuation of a move. See, it breaks the high, retrace. Market came down, break the low. I'm feeling quite good. There is a double sound. Is there any double sound? Let me just check. I'm quite double sound. Double sound. No, I don't think there is a double sound because I'm playing my video in my other phone and you can hear there is a double sound because I'm playing my video in my other phone and you can hear a double sound because I'm playing my video. Is it okay now? Can anybody confirm? Is it okay or not? Kapil, my audio is clear. Can you? My audio is clear. Is there any problem with my audio? Can you confirm me, Kapil? No problem. No problem, bro. No problem. It does happen sometimes, you know. Let me check whether it tagged me in or not. Yep, it tagged me in because you can see that my two pip will be somewhere around at this place. So this entry just this candle tagged me in, and let's see whether it's continue its move to the down or not. I took this entry. Why? Because see, let me just make this thing clear. See, first what happened? It breaks the high, retrace, then came down, break this low and retrace, and it again came down, break the low. So after this break, if I would get a retracement candle, then I would definitely not place the entry. But what I see, I get this candle, which is showing that it is rejecting from the top and continuing its move to the down. So that is why I placed my order. I don't use any indicator like inside bar or placing highs and low indicator. I don't use those indicators because when you will use any indicator, you will start losing your sights with the chart. I love to place it manually. I like to manage it manually so that if because sometimes what happens, if there is an entry forming and you just don't see your entry, like if you have not forecasted it, so if you will see your chart again and again and managing your highs and low, so it is a high chance that you see that entry. And if you let the indicator do that thing, then you will obviously not focus a lot on your chart. So there is a chance that you miss some price action. So that is why I also not use inside bar indicator. This is the main reason I don't use inside bar indicator. I just like to find it. Where is the inside bar? If I see at this position, okay. So by just doing that process, I look at this price action. I also look at this price action. So that is why this is my logic why I don't use any indicator like inside bar or highs and low indicator. So I am still in this trade. You can see did not tag me out. Just give me a large wiki candle and then continue its move to the down. But I have still full risk on the table. So no, let's just see. And this is a retracement candle. So if the next candle breaks the low, I will be managing my SL just. So this I will be managing my SL 2 pips above it. Let's see whether it's continuing its move or not. I will not be taking any scaling entry because and this is the week end when I took the entry. Yep, and my entry was at the right time. Let's see. So now the market again break the low. I will be managing my SL at above this inside bar. Usually I love to I don't close my entry. Usually if I'm not in a challenge or I am only trading with my funding account or with my own capital, I don't like to close my entries at the weekend. I just keep that entry running. Now it has started continue its move to the down. So I would like to take it as a aggressive scaling entry. There is a wick, but still I want to place my entry because I want to take an aggressive scaling entry. Just tagged me in and let's see whether it's continue its move to the down or not. And it just went up and tagged me out. I am out from both the positions. 2.77. Just 1% lot loss at this area. So the aggressive scaling, because I am already in a position where I have made around 2.77% and the market is continuing in my direction. So I wanted to risk my 1% because let's suppose I am right, then I will be making twice from the same pip. That is why I like to take aggressive entries. So this is my inside bar, but after this week, I don't want to place any entry. Break the high. Let me see whether it's continuing its move or not. And now it confirmed that it is continuing its move to the upside. We look at all these candles. It is showing that it is confirming its move to the upside. If I will get an entry at this area, I would like to take the entry. But again, I don't want to just blindly place my entry because see, if a candle forms like this, then it, can easily take me in and take me out. So I don't want to place my entry at this area. I want to take this entry if the candles comes like this. then I would like to take the entry. Don't want to take a sudden entry. And after this week, I don't want to place my entry. It's giving me wicks. If I will get a bomb entry, I would definitely take the bomb. As it has broken the high, so there will be no entry for me. It breaks the high, retrace, and then came down sharply. So no trade at all. Break the high again with the wick, no trade. Yeah, happy. How is your trading going? We can see we are having some sort of ascending market condition, and we have a nice break to the down. Let me just check. So here what I am seeing, yep, this month was quite a corrective month. I am also down because I did not get any good setups. I'm also down. Joshua is also down. So there is nothing to worry about. I would suggest to just don't trade a lot in this type of price action because we usually in these days we have lots of holidays like a New Year and then 25th of like Christmas. So lots of bank holidays. So we don't get usually nice trends in this type of month. So try to save your capital as much as you can. So see, market break the high and retrace. Then this black candle came down, break this low and retrace. And again, next candle came down and breaks. So I wanted to see the continuation of the move because there is a high chance that I'm already getting one retracement. Then there is a high chance then I get again a second retracement. Market start giving me some sort of ascending move, then break the high, and then this will be my entry. So I don't want to place an entry at this place. Just I wanted to see where it's continued its move or not. Now it gave me a nice candle, but after this it gave me a wick. So no trade at all for me. Just retracement. Now it has just broken the low. So this is an inside bar. The break is not very convincing. It breaks the low, but the candle is also quite good. But I wanted to see some more continuation of this move. So that is why I don't want to place my order right now. And now I'm seeing a continuation. Okay, these two candles are showing the continuation of the move. I want to place an entry at this area. Do not place the entry after this candle because it was just a barely breaking the low. Okay, so after this, there is a high chance that it give me a full retracement candle and change the direction. So that is why I waited for one more candle to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not, or if I get a wiki candle. But I see some sort of candle which is pushing towards the downside and not a very large wick at the bottom. So I would like to take an entry at this area. Let me just check whether it tagged me in or not. So I will not be in this trade. So all candles are continuous move to the down, but there is some sort of wicks at the bottom after this candle. It is not good, and it did not tag me in still. So I don't want to now place my order. I just want to remove it. But after seeing this week, I'm not getting confident. After seeing this week, I just removed my order. If I would be tagged in this entry, I will managing my SL at this point. Okay, at this point, and this candle would tag me out at 0.5% loss. So if you will follow the price action, you can save your some percentage. And this is why someone was asking why I don't use. Have you ever used GT indicator, like highs and low indicator? I don't use, because see, once you will start using that indicator, you will not see your chart again and again. Okay, so I saved my 0.5%. Why? Because I saw this candle. Okay, I saw this candle, I saw this wick, so it was not giving me confidence. So I removed my order. Okay. And why I would see my chart? Because I want to manage my highs. I want to manage my low. Okay, so I will definitely open my chart and manage my low at this place. Usually I don't manage it again and again, like every hour. I place my alert, and whenever I get my alert, then I see the chart. But if I have a order pending at this area, at anywhere, so that in that time I see my chart after every hour to see whether how is the price action going, whether it's a wiki one or whether it's a seeing a bullish or bearish formation or any momentum shift. There, why I did not take any trade, because I just break the low, retrace, break the high, retrace, again break the high, retrace, again break the low. See, break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. So that is why I did not place any order. Now I am seeing a continuation of the move. If I will get any bomb setup at this area, I would definitely, sorry. If I will get any bomb setup at this area, I would definitely like to take the bomb. And if I will get any bomb slash bullet entry, then also I would like to take that bomb slash bullet entry at this area, but not a sudden bomb slash bullet entry, because our entry is quite low. So I want to take the entry. If I will get some sort of weakness to the downside, then I would take that bomb slash bullet entry. We just check whether it's a so this for me this is a retracement candle, because it was not able to break the high. Now it just break this high and retrace and came down, giving me a large wick at the bottom. No trade at all. Wanted to see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. If it will continue its move to the down, I would like to place an entry. But after this week, no trade. After this, I want to place an entry at this area. Okay, because I saw this continuation of the move. Okay, and here I had some sort of ascending market condition, and I see a continuation of the move. And you know that I want to I do take sudden entry in my reversal bullets. And it just tagged me out, which is absolutely fine, but it is how I would take my entry in my live market. It is how I would place my entry in my live market. So that is why I take this entry. And as it has broken the low, so we have our new high, we have our new low. I'm getting some sort of range bound market condition. If you see that overall price action, so overall price action is some sort of ascending price action. Every time it's breaking the high, retracing, again break the high. It is a quite impulsive candle, but I want to see the continuation of the move. If I will see the continuation, then I would take the trade. Otherwise, no trade for me. Or I can see the continuation of the move. After this type of wicks, I usually want to see some sort of range. If I will not see a range, I don't want to take the entry. And this is also some sort of range bound like weekend. So I usually don't take any trade just before closing of the market, and just after at least I would wait at least for 6 hours to take any entry. For me, this is not a valid entry. And now I can see some sort of range at this area. So if I will get some range or rejection at this area, I would definitely take the entry. But I would only take that entry if I will see some range. If I will see some range, then I would like to take this entry as a bomb flash bullet entry. I'm getting a lots of range, but it did not came to my entry, and it just went up sharply, break the high, and again retrace a lot. And break the low and retrace, no trade at all. Break the low, retrace again, break the low. So let's see whether it continues its move or not. Just retrace, so no trade at all. If I will see a continuation of the move, I would definitely place my order, because we are having some sort of descending market condition, breaks the high, but retrace, and again showing the continuation of the moves, showing a continuation. So if I will get again but I did not get the continuation, just retrace back. I don't want to take any entry. You can just tag me in and tag me out. It's breaking the low, retracing, breaking the high, retrace. So no trade at all in this price action. The weekend. Now it's every time it's breaking the low, it's just retracing. No trade at all. Just wait patiently for any good move. Breaks this low with the wick and showing the continuation of the move. So I want to place an entry at this area. Why? Because see, it's break the high, retrace. Market came down, break the low, retrace. Again break the low, again retrace. Again break the low with the wick. See, first this candle break the low, again this candle break the low, and after this candle break the low. Three candle continuously breaking the low and not retracing, which is showing me a sign that the market can continue its move to the downside. If I will get an entry at this area, I would like to take the entry. And why I'm placing my entry right now? Because if I will wait for market to see whether the candle is engulfing or not, I would miss my entry. So that is why I have just placed my entry, and see, it just tagged me in. If I would wait to see this candle, so there is a high chance that I miss these entries. So that is why I placed my entry. Let's see whether it's continued its move to the down or not. And see, it just break the low. I will be managing my SL at this area, which will be somewhere around 0.5 pips. I have also taken a full loss or 0.5% loss. There was an entry where I took 0.5% loss, but I write it as a full loss. No, full loss. This is a 0.5%. I have minimized my risk. So let's see whether it's keep continuing its move to the down or not. I have still risk on the table, so I will be not taking any trade. And now I don't have any risk on the table. It has just broken the low. Now just retrace. So no trade at all. I don't want to take any entry in this price action. So it has again broken the low. So I'll be managing my SL just 2 pips above this high, above this high. Yep, just 2 pips. Let me just 2 pips above it. I don't want to take any scaling order because every time it's breaking the low, it's retracing, breaking the low, retracing. So no trade at all. And now I wanted to place my entry, but I just click happily. I would place my entry just after this candle. I would definitely place an entry at below this inside bar. But after this week, I don't want to place my entry. And just tag me in and tag me out. And this candle again breaks this low. So I will be managing my SL just 2 pips above this. And again, I don't want to take any scaling order. Why? Because it just barely break the low and retracing. If I will get a bomb entry, I would definitely take that trade. So it did not get the entry. I would like to take an entry at this area because this is a good bomb entry, and because no wicks at the bottom, no engulfing candle, nice entry. I have one entry running at this area, so I would like to place one more entry. Just 12 pip SL, 12 pip SL, and it just tag me out. That is absolutely fine. Let me just check because I have just, yep, it tagged me out. So no problem. We have still one trade running, and now it has just broken the low. So I will be managing my previous trade just above this candle, because this black candle is an inside bar. So I would like to manage my SL just above this inside bar. And my previous trade is still running. So now it again break the low. So I will be managing my SL just above this inside bar, because this black candle is an inside bar. Above this inside bar. And now I am out from this, my both the entries. So I made around 10.21% trade. And I lost 1% from this trade. And now if I see that the market has started showing its move to the upside. Breaks the low, retrace. Again breaks the low, again retrace. It has started forming some sort of move to the upside, but we are having some sort of wicks. So usually if we get a wick in like this type of wicks in AJ pair, Aussie pair, I do like to take this type of trades, because I have seen in my winning trade gallery that these type of trades does work sometimes and can give some nice percentage despite of this small wick. So I would like to place an entry at this area, just 2 pips above this. Because of that wick, this is not a very high probability trade, but according to my back testing, I have seen that if this type of trades works, then it can easily give you some nice percentage. Let's see whether it continues its move or not. Just tagged me in, and let's see whether it's keep continuing its move or not. And it just tagged me out. It's absolutely fine. Just break the low and again retrace. So no trade at all. Break the low again, giving us some sort of wicks. Trade. It is also forming some sort of V structure. Just break the high, but just barely break the high. So no trade at all for me. I can see the continuation of a move. So if the market comes down at this area, I would like to take an entry. But again, I don't want to just place blind entry. I want to just wait patiently market calm down slowly and take me in. Now what I am seeing, market breaks this low, sorry, breaks this low and retrace. And now I am seeing a nice momentum candle to the downside. So, but I don't want to take the entry because it is a very high chance that it just retrace and then start giving me some sort of a descending market condition. So just wait for next candle. It just giving, not showing the continuation of the move. I don't want to take any entry. Just retrace. And it was also a weekend, so I usually don't take any trade during the closing of the market. Now it came down. So what is happening at the here? Break the high, retrace, come down, break the low, retrace, again break the high, but it is showing some sort of continuation of the move. But this week is not very convincing for me. I don't want to place an order at this area. So this is our inside bar. This is our inside bar. So let's see how the candle forms. Forming large wicks, so no trade at all for me. Every candle has broken previous high, so I don't want to take any entry because of this large wick. Now it breaks the high. See what we are seeing. Just form some sort of ascending, descending, went up, small pullback, now showing some sort of move to the upside. So here I would like to place my entry. But again, there is a problem. See, it has just barely broken the high. I wanted to see some more continuation to the move. But it did not continue its move, it just stood down. In this type of scenario, it can just tag me in and tag me out. If I were to place my entry at this area, I would definitely tag out. It would not tag me out, but still, the break, I wanted to see some more continuation, but I did not see the continuation, so I did not take my entry. It again breaks this high, but it's not showing a good continuation. I don't want to place any entry right now. See, if I would place my entry, it would just tag me out at this position. So believe in yourself, believe in your strategy. Let's suppose you miss this entry at this area. Let's suppose you miss this entry at this area, and you will start thinking that, oh, I should take the entry. I just missed a lot of percentage. It came down and take me in, and it has start moving up. So you missed an entry at this area, okay? And now by now you want to just so FOMO started setting, and you want to take this entry, but is it a valid entry? For me, it is not a valid good entry because I'm not seeing a nice sort of trend. Every time it's breaking the high, retracing, again break the high, so there is a high chance that it can retrace. And this is also not a very, if you'll ask for me, this is also not a very good break. Just break the high and just giving some sort of wick. So that is why. And after that, what happened? It just retraced, changed the direction, came down, break the low. It has just changed the direction. It completely changed the direction. Now we have finished this April month. We took 7 trades. Let's count how much percentage we have made. We had lost -4%. How much percentage we have made? One plus 2.77, 1.1, 13.98, approx 14%. 10%. The total we made around 10%. In AUD JPY we made around 10%. Took total 3 wins and we had 4 losses. This way we have done the April month of 2019. Yes, nice. It is a quite good month. And I have seen this. If you look my every month, then see sometimes like your one or two pair will be giving like nice percentage. See here in January 2019, I gained around 17.68% just from AUD USD, and from Euro USD I just lost 2%. Here I lost 1%, and here I lost 0.5%. Losses was very small. You can see the losses. If you look at these losses are very small, and when you will get the winners are like way bigger than your losses. If you look at the February month, again see losses just 0 point like just 3% loss, and winners are 5.42%, 4.82%. So when you will lose less. See how is my loss, minus 0.81% for AUD JPY, minus 0.65% for Euro JPY, Euro USD minus 2.21%. Losses will always try to keep your losses small. And see, when the winner will come, you don't have to close the entry. The market will just close it by itself. Don't have to think about anything. You just need to just why we do the back testing, just to assure make just to assure that we don't take lots of unnecessary trades and making lots of big losses, just to make assure this thing. If you will not take lots of losses, then your one or two winner will definitely overcome your all losses. But if you will take a lots of losses like 7%, 8%, 10% loss, then your winner will not be able to overcome your losses. So backtesting will help you to reduce your losses. So total, we take around 21 trades. So my average win rate is 9 divided by 1, 42%. So if you take the average of my all trade, or like average of my win rates, so it will be somewhere around 40%. It will be somewhere around, let's just see how much, what is my win rate. Let's just count. It will be interesting to see what is my win rate at present. Plus 16. I'm just adding the winners, and then I will add this number and divide it, my winners, to this number. Then I will get my winning percentage. Let's just count it. Let's just count it. It will be interesting to see how much my winning percentage is right now. So far we have 84 winners, and let's see how much my total trade I have taken. 5, 4 plus 90 plus 23 plus 90, 24 plus 19 plus 31. So I have taken around 205 trades. So let me just, 84 divided by 205 is equal to 40.97. Like it is above 40%. If I divide it by 100, sorry, I multiply it by, so it will be around 40.91%, 97%, which is approx 41%. So I know that my win rate is above 40, like 40 to 45% my win rate with this strategy. Why I know this? Because I have counted is I have calculated it in so many times, and I have found that my average win rate is somewhere around 40 to 45%, 41, sometimes for 38. You can see 42%, 36%, 41%, 31%, 43%, 52%, 39%, 26%, 51%. So it is somewhere around 40 to 45%. So if you go with the like winning, like if you go with the win rate, then like 40-45% win rate is a decent win rate. If you ask from me, like 40-45% win rate is not a not a good win rate. It's a decent win rate if you'll ask from me, because our risk to reward is also quite high. If you see the risk to reward, then that is also quite good, and our win rate is also like 40 to 45%. Then it's a nice win rate. Then the back testing of AUD JPY counted all my percentage which I made with this month. Should I continue doing the backtesting or just stop it? This continue. Okay, so let's do our May month Euro USD. I have done the AUD USD yesterday, I think. So today I will be doing the Euro USD. See, if you will trade more pairs, then there is a chance that you will get lost, like more losses, in a row. And as a funding capital, as a funded trader, you don't have a leeway to lose a lot. Let's suppose I trade with 8 pairs, and I take let's suppose I take 5 entries and I take 5 losses. So I am 5% down. If it will be my personal account, then I can trade with 8 pairs. But if I have my funding account, I cannot afford to lose a lot in my funding account, because my losses is limited at just 10% or 12%. In FTMO, just 10%. In my forex fund, 12%. So it is limited. So after after it is 12%, but let's suppose you reach at 8%. Let's suppose you are down at 8%. Your psychology will start playing with you at around 8%. You will start trading revenge trading, or you will start taking low probability trades just to recover these 8%. So that is why just to not lose a lot on my funding account, I have just restricted my pairs, and these are the 4 pairs from where you will get your most of the trade. 80-20 rule. Your 20% will give you the result. Rest 80% is okay, but your 20% will give you the result. So this is my 20%, which give my 80% result. So there is no need to use that 80%, which like those other percentage which give me the extra result, the extra. Just to make that 20%, I don't want to lose, because see, when you lose, you will just lose 1% directly in other pairs also. But when you will make just 20%, because my 80% is coming from these 4 pairs. Okay, my 80% results are coming from these 4 pairs. And just to make that 20%, I cannot afford to lose like 1% in every trade. I think now you are clear why I trade only 4 pairs. when I will pass the challenge. Right now, I have not taken any FTMO challenge. I am just trading my friend's challenge account. So that is not my account. And I'm not planning to take any challenge right now. Because from my previous, I passed, like previous month, I passed like my Forex Fund 50K account. So I have not made any percentage from that account. This December was quite a weak month. So I did not get any nice setup. So first, I would make some money from that 50K. Then, if I will see some trending months, then I will definitely take the challenge. And my next challenge will be definitely a 200K challenge. But right now, I'm not seeing any trend, and I have not made any money from that 50K. So that is why I'm not planning to take the challenge. And also, the month is not that where you should take challenge. And that is why the FTMO is also providing 5%, 10% discount. They are like they know all the tactics, you know, because they have the data. They have the data. They have seen that, like, if you take any challenge in December, there is a high chance that you will not be able to make your account positive. There is a high chance. They have the data. They know. That is why they have uh, uh, they they are giving us 10% discount on all. And one more thing, they are for 200K. For 200K, you have to pay around 70,000 rupees, 70 to 25,000 rupees in my forex fund. In FTMO, you have to just pay around 90,000 rupees. I think it is around $1,200 for FTMO, and my forex fund, it is around 70, like 100, 1,000. Sorry, yeah, $1,000 for my forex fund, and 1,200 for FTMO. So it will be around 1 lakh to take a 200K challenge in from FTMO. If you take my forex fund 200K challenge, then that will be around 70 to 75,000. I don't remember the exact number. Yeah, I was telling that no, my forex fund, sorry, FTMO is so clever that you know what they are marketing, that if if you take the challenge and you start the challenge within this month, then you will get 10 extra days, 10-day extension, because they know that if you will start your challenge with this month, then there is a high chance you will not be able to pass that challenge. Okay, so that is why they are willing to let you start the challenge within this month. Because I have talked to one or two traders, they are saying that they will buy the challenge, but they will start their challenge from January, you know. And what FTMO is saying, that if you will start your challenge within this month, you will get a 10-day extra. Why they are giving this 10-day extra? Because they know that the probability of passing the challenge uh, in December is very low. That is why they are forcing to just buy the challenge at this time and start your trading, because they know that the chances that you will lose, the chances of losing is quite high this type of market condition. Just break the high, and as the next candle is not able to break the previous candle high, so I don't want to take. Let me just check. Yep, it has broken the previous candle high, again retrace, again break the high, again retrace. So no trade at all. Just wait patiently. Now it has just broken the low. If I will get a nice impulsive candle down, I would definitely take the entry to sell. But I'm not getting any impulsive move to the down or to the up. These must no. They it is based on the current rupees value. They have not fixed the value. EXNS has a fixed rupees value, but like I have not heard about these type of things happens in my forex fund or FTMO. They will give you the fixed rate. They will give you the rate which is the current rate. They have not fixed uh, um, rupees value. I am seeing a nice impulsive candle down. So if I will get an entry, I would definitely take the entry. After that, I started seeing some sort of weakness at the market. So I don't want to take any entry right now. Just break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace. So no trade at all for me. And just tag me in and tag me out. Again break the low, again retrace. EXNS has this type of EXNS is I think that you must have heard about EXNS. It is a broker, forex broker, and it has a fixed rupees rate. If you want to buy, that, like, you can fix your rupees value in EXNS, but that is very low. That is 55 rupees. 55 rupees per dollar is equal to $1. It is quite low, but if it is low, then you have to also pay less dollars. My daily routine, I wake up at around 9 or 10 a.m. and then do my the morning things, and then I look at my chart, do some forecasting, and there is a house construction which is going on. So I go to that site and visit my site. How is everything is happening at my site, because right now I'm not in my own house. It is a rented house. So my house construction is going on. So I go there and check everything is working fine or not, and then I come at around 12 p.m. and after that I take my lunch, and again doing some chatting or talking with my friends, or if I have some college work, I do that college work at that time. And in the evening I go out sometimes, and then after that at around 6 or 7 p.m. I start my backtesting. So I am planning to make like, my house construction is going on and I am still active on YouTube. So I am planning to make a beautiful studio, because you can see the background of my house. It is not good. And it is a rented house. So I don't want to like put any money in it, because I will definitely vacate this place after 3 months or 2 or 3 months. So that is why I'm not changing my background. But in my house, I will definitely make a good studio with a nice background. Okay, if I will get a time, I will definitely make a video on it. Why I did not take any entry at this place? Because every time it's breaking the low, it's just retracing, no matter how good the break is. If it's retracing, that there is a weakness. That is why I did not take any entry at this place. This was a continuation bullet, but I did not take. Why? Because the market was showing every time it's breaking the low, retracing, which is showing the weakness in the market. So that is why I did not take the entry. Now it breaks the low, breaks the high, and after the break, it gave me a large wick at the top. Break the high again and retrace. Again breaks the high, so let's see whether it's retracing or not. Will continue its move. I will definitely take the trade, but I am not seeing a continuation candle. When I will make some profits with my previous funding account, then I will definitely think to take the challenge. But I will take the challenge near around March or March, definitely on February or March. Because I don't want to ask money from my parents just to buy a challenge. You know, I want to, and and that 1 lakh rupees is not a small amount. If I see the challenge, see the FTMO 200K piece, let me just check. If you see that 200K account, so their fees is around, let me just take it in dollars. Why it is showing in pound? 1,080 pounds, which is equal to 1,080 GBP in rupees. So it will be around 1,87,000, like 1,08,700. So it's not a small amount. So I want to make some percentage with my funding account. Then I will take the. Okay, it's a euro. Sorry. Yep, it's a euro. Euro. It will be around 92,000, which is approx like 1 lakh rupees in India. That is not a small amount, so I don't want to take this amount from my parents, or I don't want to even use my savings for the challenge. I'm quite confident that I will make some good percentage till March, because December is not a good month, and I have leeway that I can trade according to, because now I'm not in a challenge mode where I have to make this certain percentage in certain time. I will trade slowly, and it also very important what you are doing. If you will get 50 more 10. Yep. But I'm not planning to buy like right now. So, because I have already a 50K challenge a funding account. So I'm planning to make some percentage from that account. Then I will buy any other challenge, because it is important to see the rewards of your hard work. It also boosts your confidence. And forex is something where, like here in India or in other country also, like forex is not something renowned by every person. Many people see it as a gambling. No, so you have to prove yourself. And how will you prove yourself? By showing your bank account that you are making this much of money. Are you doing job for saving? No, I don't do job for saving. It is in my, like it is my FD, fixed deposit. I have also invested some of my money in like bitcoins and in some stocks. I don't want to use those money. And you also have, I also have to take permission to my parents before doing all any of the taking any of those money. Yesterday I was just seeing my previous result and I was shocked. If let me just show you. So this is my present result. These losses are not very big losses. If you see any of my loss, that will not be above like maximum 3%, max to max. It was happened in just like this month. In EuroJPY, I just lost a 3%. That is just in February 2019. And after that, I have not even lost a 3%, just more, maximum 2.5%. You can see in any of my pair. Maximum loss will be like like you can see minus 2.75%. Like you can see in any pair, I have not lost more than 3%. You can see in any pairs, minus 2.5%. But when I saw my previous results, I was just checking that how much I was how much loss I used to take, and I was shocked. I just wanted to show you. It was not that month. 0 USD. See, 17 trades. I have taken 17 trades. And you can see losses. Loss, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losses. And if you come down and look at the losses at this month, like in March, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses. In April, 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. In May, 1, 2, 3, lots of losses. June also, I had a lot of losses. So when you will learn the price action, you will able to minimize these losses. And when you will minimize these losses, your winning percentage will definitely increase. At this point, I had 59.11%. I made 59.11% for the year. Okay. But when I will minimize these losses, I will have a very I will be having some good percentage here. And if you see the present condition, then that is totally different. You see, I have not lost even like more than 3%, maximum 3%. You can see at this point also I lost 3%, maximum 3% loss I did. Here it was also 1 or 3%, max 3%. Here I lost around minus 3.85%. Is your Yep, my parents is supportive, very supportive. They are very supportive, but again I don't want to take money. They support me, a lot, but I don't want to take buy any challenge or anything. Like I want to earn and then I want to take the challenge. They understand what I am doing. And if anybody is learning this strategy, then they have to go with this process. They have to take all these losses. This is the process you have to go through. And many people, what happens when they will start getting these type of losses? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15 losses in a row. Look at these losses. Look, see how much losses I made. But I did not stop at this point. I keep doing, I keep backtesting. See, I keep backtesting. I get again lots of losses, but I did not stop. I again keep backtesting. See again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like lots of losses. But I did not stop. No, look at these losses. Look at the losses. Lots of losses. But and every trader has to, if you are new and if you are learning some new strategy, then you have to go with these type of mental pressure where you will lose a lot. And once you overcome this thing, then you will start minimizing your losses. And once you will start minimizing your losses, your percentage will definitely increase. Because see, I take almost every trade, whether it's a high probability, whether it's a low probability, it does not matter. I take every trade. So I am taking the high probability trades also. So what is the reason why I'm not be profitable? Why I'm not consistent? Because I'm taking every trade. And if you want to be good and if you want to be consistent, then you have to minimize those losses. Then only you will be able to get good results. And if you will not be able to minimize those losses, then you will take a nice trade also, but your losses will always be either equal to your good or equal to your winners, or it will be like bigger than your winners. If it is equal to your winners, then you are at break even. And you have heard by so many people that the like new traders are not able to break their break-even phase. They are at break-even phase because they are taking the high priority trades. They are also taking some low priority trades. So by doing this, they are at break-even. But when they keep doing back testing, when they keep improving themselves, then eventually what will happen? Your you will start recognizing that which is my low priority trades, and once you understand and which is your low priority trades, you will not take those trades. And then obviously when you will stop making big losses, then your winning percentage will definitely increase. Is forex legal in India? Or no, it is not legal in India, and it is also not illegal in Pakistan. But so why I am doing this? See, it is illegal in India, but managing others account is not illegal. Doing forex is not illegal. So many people do forex trading, like, but the problem with the forex trading is Indian government or Pakistan government does not want to empty their foreign reserve. If you will do forex trading though, and if you lose, then you are sending money outside your country, which will definitely decrease the reserve of your foreign reserve of your country. So any government will not like this thing. Okay, and especially if it is a developing nation, because developing nation needs lots of things to purchase from outside, and if we as a citizen will start depleting that reserve, then it will become difficult for the government to maintain those foreign reserve. That is why they have placed a rule that it is not allowed to do forex trading. But here in my case, I'm not sending my money outside the country. I am managing others fund. No, I am managing others fund. I am not sending my money for the purpose of trading. So in that way, it is completely legal. I'm just managing someone's else fund. Every time it's breaking the high, it's retracing, breaking the low, retracing. So I don't want to take any trade in this type of price action. Because every time it's breaking the high, it's retracing, breaking the low, or retracing. Once it breaks the high or breaks the low, I wanted to see continuation, but it is not showing me continuation. Let's see whether it's break the high, but it gave me some sort of weakness or loss of momentum. So I don't want to take any order in this type of price action. I wanted to see continuation of the move. Break the high, retrace, break the low, retrace, again break the low, again retrace. So no trade at all. Again break the low, again retrace. So no trade at all. I'm not seeing any sort of continuation of the move. Gold is very volatile pair, and if you will try to trade gold with this strategy, it will become very difficult. Once I will be profitable with this strategy and I gain a lots of confidence with this strategy, then I will definitely learn some other strategy also. I will not restrict myself to just one strategy, because if you know one or two strategy, then it will be it will be good for you, because sometimes what happens that like the present market condition, like market is completely inside the range, and you trade in 1 hour time frame, so it will become very difficult for you to make any money. But there is a catch. If you are not profitable and you're just hopping around strategy to strategy, then you will not be able to profitable even in any strategy. So if you want to learn other strategy, so first learn the previous strategy and be profitable in that strategy. And once you become profitable with that strategy, then jump to other strategy. Otherwise, no. If you are profitable with your previous strategy, then you can seek some other knowledge, because there are lots of other strategies, there are lots of other, like lots of knowledge out there, and so why not to see some other things? Why you restrict yourself with just one? But in that process, it is very easy to hop around strategy to strategy and not even profitable. So what I would suggest, first be profitable with any strategy, and if you are consistent and if you are getting good results, then there is no problem, because it is a 1 hour strategy. It is a day. It is not a day trading strategy. It is some. It is somewhere around the mixture of day trading and swing trading. No. So if you want to do trading with like 15 minutes time frame or 10 minutes time frame, then it will be like, then you need some other strategy, not this strategy. Here, it tag me in and tag me out, which is absolutely fine. So with this strategy, it will be very difficult to trade gold. See, this all candles are showing continuation of the move. But why I did not place my order at this place? Because I wanted to see, I don't want to see that 1 or 2 candles just tag me in. So that is why I did not place my order at this area. I wanted to see 1 or 2, like I wanted to see some weakness, then comes up and take me in. So that is why I did not place my order. Break the low, again retrace. So that when I earn lots of money, I can save my taxes. That is why I'm doing law degree. It is very important. Everybody should know the law of their country. You know, law is a very important degree. It is not just degree, other like medical or engineering. Law is something which will help you at which will help in every field. Yes, yes. It breaks this law and showing the continuation of the move. If I will get an entry at this area, I would definitely take the entry. But again, I don't want to take a sudden entry. I want to see that slowly market comes up at this area and tag me in. I don't want to take a sudden entry. After this week, I don't want to take the entry. It's just breaking the high, retracing, breaking the low, retraces. So no trade at all. See how the market was doing. So just doing breaking the low, retracing, breaking the low. Market is very volatile. Yep. I will like if everything goes well and like my trading goes well, touch wood, then I will definitely think to settle in other country. Or if I will stay in India, I will definitely uh, stand in election and become a politician. Then only I will stay in India. Otherwise, I will just settle in other country if everything goes well. Kapil might be understanding why I'm saying so. I'm not interested in Bollywood. I don't see any movie. If you'll ask me, then I have not seen like last 3 years. I've seen some movies recently, but I'm not interested watching movies in Bollywood. Here I am seeing it breaks the low and it breaks the week by the week and seeing some continuation of the move. So if I will get an entry at this area, I will definitely take an entry this place. I want to place an entry at this area. Just 15 pip SL. Let me just check whether it tagged me in or not. Yep, would have tagged me in. So why I take this entry? See, breaks the high, retrace. Again breaks the high, again retrace. Everything goes well. Like I keep trading and like I am getting good percentage, and am get I'm getting good money so that I can afford to live outside the country and I can afford to go outside the country. Because if you want to go outside the country, then you need some good money to invest in other country. Like if you want to go in Canada, then you and if you want to if you directly want to get a PR, then you must invest at least 5 to 6 crore rupees there, you know, at least 5 to 6 crore rupees to get the PR of Canada. Or if you want to settle in Dubai, then also I don't know exact amount, but it will be somewhere around 3 to 5 crore to invest there to get the PR. Hello, MJ. As it has again broken the low, I will be managing my SL 2 pips above it, above this candle. As it has again broken the low, you can see it has broken the low, so I will be managing my SL above this inside bar. I'm not taking any scaling entry right now because I'm not seeing any commitment to the downside, so I'm not willing to take any entry. 2 pips above this inside bar. Every time it's breaking the low, it's retracing, breaking the low, retracing. No, if I will get some like if I manage to save some good amount, then I will definitely trade my own capital, because trading funded account is very frustrating, because you don't you have just 10% risk. There are lots of foundation with them, like with FTA, like with my forex fund, they have their 5% rule, 5% equity drawdown rule, which is not good. You cannot create buffer in with my forex fund. These rules are not out of my mind. This must be some sort of news scandal. Tag me out at around 1.51, 1.21%. 1.23%. Now you can see a nice move to the upside. So if I will get an entry at this area, I would definitely take the entry. But again, I don't want to just place a blind entry. I would like to see two candles coming in and take me in. Then I would like to take this entry. Otherwise, I don't want to place an entry. So I get a large wick at the top. After this large wick, we get 3 inside bar, then we break this low. But again, I did not get enough range to take this entry. So we have a large wick at the top. I don't want to take it as a bomb. It is very near to the close of it is very near to the high. That is why I don't want to take the bomb. In the beginning, these things are good. If you are like first year of your trading or second year of your trading, then these things are good to like doing the challenge. But once you get experience and once you have certain amount, then these challenge account, have you ever heard that like a good trader who is trading like 5 or 6 years and having trading the uh, trading the funding. Why? And you know, in the beginning it is good. It looks lucrative that you will get 75-25 split. No, it looks lucrative in the beginning when you don't have experience. But when you will get experience, then this 25% will start looking very big to you. You know, because you know that I am making money every month. You know, then you will think that why I would give this 25%. You know, it is just like that. If you are new, if you are a driver and you are driving a taxi, and in the beginning, if you are new, you don't have money, you don't have that experience to how to run a taxi business, then you will, what you will do, you will just like you will drive someone else's taxi on commission basis. But when you get the experience, when you get some money, then why would you drive and why would you work with them and giving the commission to them? By your own taxi. It is just like that. But in the beginning, I would suggest just go. And also, like, it is very rare that in the beginning you are going to invest 50K or like 100K in the forex market or in the stock market. It is very rare. Some people have, if some people have money, they do, but like, it is very rare. In the beginning, go with them, but after sometimes. So you can create buffer with FTMO, but you cannot create buffer with my forex fund. I mailed them and asked them that will I be able to create buffer in with my account, and they clearly tell me that once you request a payout, you will get a new account. Let's suppose I have a 50K account and I made a $5,000. Let's suppose I made $5,000, okay, with my 50K account. So when I will request for a 2.5K with my from my profit, okay, from my $5,000, then they will give this 2.5K to me, and my rest of 2.5K will be with them, but not with my account. They will give me a new account. You know, so this is not, this is a disadvantage of, this is a second disadvantage of my forex fund. You cannot create buffer with them. You can create buffer with my forex like FTMO, and that is why I'm thinking to taking my new next challenge with FTMO, not with my forex fund. Because if you are a serious trader and you want this thing for long run, then you need buffer. You know, buffer is important thing if you are trading a challenge account like funding account. But they do not allow buffer. They will, every time they will give you a new account. See, now I get a nice ascending channel and a clean break. This was a wiki one, but after that I get a nice impulsive candle to the down. Let me just check which will be my. It is like the difference is not that much. Like in my forex fund, I can show you like, no, I cannot show you at present because market is closed, so I cannot show you. I have both the accounts. Like my forex fund is also, I have also FTMO. So the difference is not quite big. It is just 0.1%. Like in my forex fund, the difference is like it is 0.1 or 2% down to my forex fund, just 0.1 or 2% max in every pair, whether it's like AUD USD or whether it's AUD JPY. Just difference will be just 0.1 to 0.2%, not bigger than this. It is not a big difference. That is not a big difference. That is not a deal breaking difference. Next time I will show you live what is the difference of these two tomorrow on Monday, because today is market close, so you will not be able to see the spreads. Here I want to place my entry. I told you, like, let's suppose in my forex fund, if the spread is in Euro USD is 0. Like, let's suppose in Euro USD spread is 0.1, then in FTMO you will get a spread of like 0.2. This is the difference. Let's suppose in AUD you are getting a spread of 0.3 in my forex fund, then you will get a spread of 0.5 in my in FTMO. So these are not a very big difference, and it usually happens sometimes. Sometimes you will get a same spread. Sometimes you also get a same spread. But yeah, my forex fund spread is always 0.1 or 0.2% less than my forex like FTMO spread. I think it has just invalidated our order. Yep, it has just invalidated our order because it has just broken the low and retrace. It does not affect it, like it is very negligible. You're not getting the spread is like 0.1%. 0.1 pip is not a big pip. It is not 1 pip. It is just piplet. 0.1 or 0.2 piplet. It will not affect your gains a lot. No. It is like very rare you will see some difference by just 0.1 or 0.2 pips. And you don't see it just like, see, here in FTMO you are getting 0.2 pip, but again you are getting other things also, like there is no 5% equity drawdown rule with FTMO. There is no like you can create buffer with FTMO. No, so other things are also there. If they are taking like, if you compare the pros, then definitely FTMO has much upper hand than my forex fund. And my forex fund has just one or two problems, and these problems are, I would say, like a deal breaking problem for me. But pip problem is not a deal breaking problem for me, because that is not a big difference. 0.1 pip or 0.2 pip is not a big difference. But if you are not able to create buffer, then that is a problem. If you are not able to open 2 or 3 positions, like you can open 3 or 4 positions. Let's suppose you open 3 positions with my forex fund, okay, and all your 3 positions went into 3% profit. Let's suppose my first position go to 3%, my second position go to 3%, and my third position This is my second position and this is my third position. Okay, all my positions goes to 3%. And what happened? Suddenly I lost like 2% from here. I lost 2% from here. I lost 2% from here. And these all trades, I closed these all trades at 1% profit. You know, I closed all my 3 trades at 1% profit. But in if my forex fund, we have just violated their rule. Why? Because they have a 5% drawdown rule on equity. You know, so if you have 3 pairs and you are just 3% up, 3% up in all 3 pairs, and let's not say that you are up with all the 3 pairs. Let's say you are just 2% up here and 1% up here. And what happens? The market turns and you end up at break even with your second trade. You end up with break even with your first trade. Then also you are violating their rule. Because they will count it as a drawdown on equity. You have violated their 5% rule. If this trade goes 10%, they will not count. They will not consider it because you have already violated the 5% maximum drawdown rule on the equity. So these are some of the drawbacks. But again, this is not the same day equity. This is just like other day. And we as a Guerrilla trader, the strategy, that how the strategy works. Sometimes we keep open our positions for 2 days or 3 days also. And in that case, you have to just be very careful. Let's suppose you take an entry and it goes around 5%, 8%, and again come back at around 3% on the next day. And then you have just again violated the rule. So these are like rules which I don't understand why they have placed these type of rules. But again, we cannot say anything. This is their decision. They are the company. Now it breaks. See, earlier what was happening? It break the low, retrace, again break the low, again retrace, again break the low. Now what I am seeing, it breaks the low with the wick, and next candle trying to continue its move to the downside. But the break is not very convincing for me. If you look at this break, not very far from the low, previous low. So I don't want to place my entry. If it would be a scaling entry, I would definitely place my entry at this area. But as this is not a scaling entry, so for me this is a very low probability entry because it has just barely broken the high just by like 4 or 5 pips. So I want to see some more continuation. But it just retraced back. So for me, it is not a good sign to take the entry. It has just, I think, broken the high. Yep, it has just broken the high. It may just change the direction. Okay, no problem. It is good that you are you are learning all these things before taking any challenge. If I would know that, I did not know. Once I see, I passed my verification in just 1 day. And after that, I had 5 day, and after 5 day, I had like Saturday, Sunday. So I had 7 day to just doing lots of research. And I read all their like FAQ, and I watched almost all the reviews about my forex fund, like positive reviews, negative reviews, and I also like watched the FTMO's reviews, FAQ, and then I got to know all these things, all these, like, these are small things, but I get time to know the other things about, because now I am trading with them. So I thought that why not just do some research about their company, what are their rules and regulation, and then I got to know all these things. Market is very volatile. It's giving us large wick, so no trade at all. Just waiting patiently. We are in between high and low. This is our low, and this is our high. Every time we are breaking the high, we are just retracing. So or giving us some wick, so no trade at all. I will show you my previous result, that how I performed like 6 or 7 months ago with the same pair and on the same month. And I know I will also get a shock when I will see the result, my previous result. So I did take two trades only. One was a 1.23% win, and the other was a 1% loss. Let me just write it down. So trade 2 wins is equal to 1.23%. One win. Loss is equal to 1, around -1%. Total percentage I have made around I made around 0.23% with this trade, this pair. One winner and one loser. Yes, yes, yes. Take your time, then apply for the challenge. Here I take just two trades in the May. Yes. Don't worry, don't worry. They are like, then, like FTMO is like in the business for past around 6 or 5 years. So if they're able to sustain for 5 years, then they will definitely sustain for next like 10 years, you know. So you don't have to worry about it. And if they will not sustain, then there are other firms which will definitely take their place. My I have not I did not take any trade on my. I don't know which I do not take any trade, or whether I did not mention any like mention anything. Let me just go in some other round. See how many losses did I take in my previous back testing of Euro USD. You can see that I took 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, 3 wins, but all the wins were very small. These are like, I used to take all the trades. It does not matter whether it's yeah. So whether it does not matter whether it was win or loss. I used to take every trade, but now I filter my trade, whether it's a high probability or whether it's not a high probability. I just 2 trades this month. But if you see my previous backtesting, I take a lot of trades. I can show you the losses which I took. See, I took this entry. And I think I also taken, whether it's, let me just check whether it's a 2019 or not. I think I have taken this entry this month, this time also. No, I have not taken this entry. Where was the entry? So this entry, I took this entry, and previously I took this entry. I Now I don't journal, because it takes a lot of time. I used to go through again and again with my chart, and I just write. I don't place each and every trade now. See, you can see the difference in my trading. See, I took this entry in my previous backtesting. Look at this entry. I took this entry. But if you look at the chart, just barely break the low. You see, when I was novice, I used to take this type of entry. You see, I saw the break of the low, break of the high, and retrace again, break the high, again retrace. It came down, break the low just by the wick, and I placed my entry at this area, at this inside bar. They take me out. But this time I know by my experience that if you have just barely breaking the low, you should not place your order. You should wait for a nice impulsive break. See, this is the difference which came by the back testing. Look at my second loss, which I previously done. Here I took a sell. Here I took a buy entry. Just after that, let me just show you. See, as I lost 1% at this place, I again place one entry at this area. Let me just show you. I again place one more entry at this place, at this area, and eventually my entry would be at this area. But I think I did not see this setup, so I place my entry at this area as as a continuation bullet. But I did not see that there is a large, it breaks the high, retrace, it came down, break the low, retrace, it again break the high and giving us large wick, again break the high, giving us large wick. So this time I did not take the entry. But previously when I was learning this strategy, you can see that how I used to take every trade. It does not matter which trade it is. I used to take every trade. Now, if you see my other losses, I took this entry. And this time I did not take this entry. Why? So it just barely break the low, retrace. Again break the low, again it can retrace, and it just retraced. So that is why I did not take this entry. It is 3rd of May. You can see that I think I have not taken this trade this time also. Yep. So this is how you should like see. This was the entry which I took in my early. I took this type of entry. What was happening? It just break the low, retrace, again break the low, again it, again break the low, again retrace, again break the low. Every time it's breaking the low, it's retracing. Why would I place my order at this area? Okay, and it again retrace. But you can see the difference when you are new with this strategy. Then you can compare yourself. You can see my result. You know, if you get lots of losses, don't disheart. You can see I when I know this strategy, you can see how I minimized my losses. I used to take all these losses. See, lots of losses, unnecessary losses. There was no need to take all these losses. I used to take all the losses. It does not matter whether it was good loss or poor loss or what loss. I used to take all the losses. It does not matter. You can see I took this loss. After seeing this type of large wick, I was still able I was still placing the order at this area because I could not uh, stop myself to not place order at this area. You know, I could not stop myself to just not place order. If I could show you the present market condition, then you will get to know that how I learn all these things. And this is not this thing happens with everybody. You know, it does not matter whether it's me or you or someone else. Everybody, like more or less, everybody has to go with all these things. If you are learning a new strategy, in the beginning you will take lots of trades, almost every trade. But after sometimes you will start refining yourself. When you will do lots of hustle, you will start seeing the progress. You will start minimizing your losses. And you can, I'm showing you the live. No, I'm showing you my live previous result. I'm not ashamed of it because I learned a lot from those mistakes, and now you can see my result. I don't remember the price action. If anybody would think that I have already done the back testing and I know the price action, it is impossible. Doing a back testing 6 months ago and you remember the like chart. It is not possible. Okay, bye bye, Kapil. You can see I take one entry at this area. After seeing this type of large wicks, I still place the entry. But now I know that if we get this type of large wick, there is a high chance that market can change the direction or give us some sort of range. And this thing happened. It just went up, then retraced sharply. So the purpose of showing all these things is to just motivate yourself. you can see that in the beginning I was also not good. I also used to take a lots of losses. You can see lots of losses. You can see one. Let's see how many losses I have taken in a row. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost 14 losses. Just 2 winners. 10 losses in a row. But now the thing is different. You can see my like now you can see my win rate. It's almost above 40%. I'm improving. No, and if I see my previous result and then I compare to my present result, it boosts my confidence. Because it shows that I am learning this thing. I'm improving on it. You know, if you are new with this strategy, don't lose hope. Don't uh, demotivate yourself. Keep learning. Keep uh, doing hard work, and after time you will definitely understand what things works and what thing does not work. But it will take some time. You have to do some good work on it. Then it will slowly it will start clicking on you. Huh. Every time, in the beginning you will take all the trades, but slowly every price action will start click. Know, you'll get to know which trade you should take. You know that which is my good trade, which is my bad trade. All the things will start, like it's like connecting the dots. Okay, I have done the back testing of 2 months. I think now I should just wrap up this session. Bye bye. Happy trading.